That means I make my own decisions, boy. What do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 52 Blues. Hut.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. He gets away from one. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Wilson snags it left side. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson, 61 yards. And the Cardinals are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Buccaneers 0. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move out.
They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
And they're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
45, 1.
Back to throw, Ritter. A short one here, caught by McBride. So So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Check, huh?
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Ryan, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Cardinals 14. Buccaneers nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. When you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. And he goes out right around the 39. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cards will take over first and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Set, ready. 52 Blues, hut, hut.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Come on, set. Check. Ready.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Cut. Black 40. Ready.
A give up the middle with Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Here we go. 33. Yep, ready.
Here's Ritter. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Ready.
Working from the gun, Ritter. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So a great first quarter continues here as they add on to that lead.
And Brandon, I think it sets up what's going to be an important drive because it's now 17-0. So the other guys, they got to figure out something quick before this game gets away from them.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he is going to lose yardage here. 17-0 our score after 1.
At the 25-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. From the gun, Mayfield. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Brought down by Jalen Thompson.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Running the toss to Irving. The 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
They like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
180!
Play fake. Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bucs get a bit closer. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage. Probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Set, hut. Yellow, 20, hut.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Set. Black 40. Ready.
Ritter now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Here's Smith to return it. A 45-yard punt for there on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He completes it to Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And
Mayfield now.
1st down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Run. 20. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards for number 11.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage. And that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Cards are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half.
41-yard line.
Ritter from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. Caught by Wilson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
White. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Ritter to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Oh, right on the heels of a pick 6, another ball intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
It certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
180.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. To throw, Mayfield. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
4 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mayfield to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
A gain of 26
So as
yards.
they talk it over, we step aside.
First down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And a Buccaneer first down.
180.
And again, it's Mayfield. This is caught by McMillan. And the Buccaneers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Buccaneers 21, Cardinals 17. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Here we go, set.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
Ready, ready.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in. What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a third. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
They'll run with Allen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 41. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
60 red. 60. Ready.
Ritter back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Ritter. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the third round. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Benson is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. Cards have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. Ryland on for the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
It's the score. Cardinals 24. Buccaneers 21. Jack Wyman to kick off for Arizona.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now a carry for Allen. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Mayfield on play action. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Throwing, Mayfield. He finds his target, it's Evans. And the Bucs are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Allen is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Loss of 1 brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 3-yard line.
He'll try again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Kings! Hey, alert! Watch out!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Fighting down inside the 25. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Come on, 38. Here we go. 33, yellow. Check Fury. Set.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
Ritter. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
A give left side for Benson. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32, set.
Looking to throw it here, Ritter. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. He leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Set, hut. 50, hut.
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Here's Ritter. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
They'll run with Benson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about it if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Buccaneers 24.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. This is 1st and 10. Here's Baker. That's caught by Pitts. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it is caught. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Mayfield to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mayfield.
29-yard line.
And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And they'll get this down to the 10. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down.
Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Here's Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance, and let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for two.
Well, going for it on the road, want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
Point after here coming up. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. The Cardinals have got it, so that should just about put an end to this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. And the Cardinals season will continue as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.